Hello guys and welcome to this video. I'm honest, I already filmed the complete video, but I think it's important to speak about feelings and nobody else is speaking about it. So for me right now, in the previous video which I already recorded a couple of hours ago, I was still a little bit over 5,000. Right now I'm under it. I have 4,994 and 88 cents, and I want to be transparent, guys. It doesn't feel well if you have red numbers in the investment game. Is not good. It's a sign of lose, and nobody wants to lose. I think like nobody wants to lose. Just a couple of days ago, 4 days ago, I had 5,151 and 42 cents. As you probably know, I was very happy to crack the 5,000 mark, but nobody's speaking about when it's not going well. I want to speak about it. I don't feel well, and you have to imagine with other people who spend over a couple of 100,000 or in the million area in money inside of that, they will lose even much more. But this is emotions, guys, and you have to be strong and disciplined, and not everyone can invest, because if your emotions go crazy and you start to sell your stocks because it's not going well and you're scared that it will be go down and down, then you sell maybe a lot of value, and that doesn't make sense. Just wanted to show you right now the situation. Here you can see it is 2.21% down, and it's fine because I know how the future will look like. And if we're speaking about red numbers, it is probably because of the Trump situation or the whole economy situation. As I told you, we are on an all-time high, and maybe they make a correction and right now it goes again a little bit down. But for me, it is just to show you how the real life is looking. And if you are not that strong with your emotion and don't have the discipline to do that, I would recommend to do a recurring event every month before you pay anything. In the moment when your salary goes into your bank account, just transfer directly the money that can transfer into your broker. And after that, do a recurring event just once, and after that every month the whole process goes automatically. You don't have to do anything, and you don't have to look always inside your broker, because if it goes down and you see it, it probably could upset you, and it's understandable. I will understand it if you get upset a little bit. So for that, guys, that is one way to do it. And yes, if we are at the down situation, I always showed you my upper part of my investments, which I have my two ETFs, and as you can see there is a big correction or something like that. Probably it's because of Trump, but I'm not 100% sure, and I don't want to spend my time and energy inside of it, read the news and look at every economic situation, because if you would spend that much time, you didn't have time for yourself. It is even more important for me, and the first thing that I always do is to invest in myself. That's not just financial investments, it's also investments into knowledge, because knowledge is really a strong topic. If you have knowledge, you can invest better. If you know your mind, if you know your habits, if you know things like that, you are even stronger. So the first thing is to invest in yourself, and that's not just money or investments into your broker or I don't know, in other things like resources. It is even more in knowledge. Knowledge is a big topic and will always be a big topic. So I'm still overall in a profit, but I also want to show you the bottom area of my investments, because I never showed you that, and for that I have invested into resources. And if we speak about resources, I think in the future it could happen that it goes up, but nobody of us will know how the future is looking like. And if you stuck with your ETFs, you know there are so many areas, you don't have to be scared. But if you would invest into single stocks, it could be a hard situation right now, and we don't know what is going on. Because if I speak with you now, could you tell me in 1 week how this will look like, or Apple stock, or I don't know? You couldn't. And that is the reason why we invest always long term, and just in things that you know it is good, it will go up. In other things which you have no experience in it or the knowledge, don't invest in it. I've put a little bit of money for resources like lithium, and there I have 4 stock. It is the Galan Lithium, Latin Resource, Pilbara Minerals, and Atlantic Lithium. And right now you see I have a little bit loss in it. I don't want to go too much in detail, but you can see it. And if I would sell it now, I would lose money. Just in the moment when you start to sell something, you get profit or you lose money, because right now nobody of us can tell how it looks like in 1 week, 1 month, or in a couple of years. For me, the situation right now with resources is we have enough. That means we don't need it. But in the future, if we still continue in developing things, for example technology, for that you need batteries for example for cars, because we want more hybrid cars or electric cars, so you need to produce them. Maybe one of them go through the roof, but for me it is gambling, guys. It is still gambling, and gambling is not always good. So I've bought it, I have to be honest with you guys, I've bought it with a profit from an Nvidia stock which I sold, and I thought, okay, what should I do next? Maybe I put it into resources, and it was also something which I did in the past. I wouldn't do it right now again. I would just invest into my 2 ETFs. And it's important to speak about everything openly, and nobody else will speak about it if it goes not well. Just everyone shows you, hey, look at my portfolio, I've gained $5,000 or something like that. But nobody says, hey, right now in the moment I am losing $1,000. And as you know, guys, I'm in the area between 5,000. That is not a lot of money. And with 5,000, I lose right now between 150 to 200, maybe sometimes 300. And as well, I go into profit in that area as well. So guys, I just want to be transparent with you and honest. You have to stay strong, disciplined, and it will pay off one day, guys. Believe me. And don't compare yourself with others. Always trust in the process and always do the things that you want to do. And don't listen to anyone. Do what you want to do. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.